That's all I got. That's what I got for you.
When did you meet each other?
Well,
I mean,
define
like,
me. When I first met Abigail, she was in high school, and I was just barely getting out of high school. And I actually thought she was really annoying. She's very easily excitable, just kind of. She made me kind of wound up, so I didn't really like that. So I just let her be my brother's friend.
I just remember it like him and his family walked into church and there's 3 boys, and my mom pointed them out. She's like, "Those boys live right next to us, and they are very good boys." I was like, "Okay." I was 13. I was like, "Okay, Mom," and I just like looked at him. I was like, "Well, they're all older than me." But when we like first met as young people, it probably would have been in those plays, because he would drive us sometimes. One time he was driving me and my sister to play practice, and his brothers weren't there, and they were both in the play, so we were like, "Oh, where are your brothers?" And he was like, "I don't know." And he just looked so bewildered. I was just like, this guy is clueless. I will never marry someone like this person. But then as adults, we met in a Bible study.
Yeah, she invited me to a Bible study, and I was overjoyed to go. I was like, my goodness, and she invited me. Well, I will be there, for sure. So I went, and it was good. We read the Bible. I got to see Abigail. It was like a double whammy of goodness, and that's how it ended.
Yeah.
It was a spiritual experience.
So, who initiated the first date?
I did. That's an interesting story too. I was trying to hide that I liked her the whole time, by the way, and not really doing very well.
He thought he was successful.
Yeah, I would only look at her half the time that I wanted to, and I thought, oh, I'll throw her off. I'll be like, I want to look at her, and I was like looking at Chris Falk over here. It's like, hey Chris, how's it going? And anyway, it didn't work. So my brother, yes, she's leaving the life group. And I was like, Andrew, she's so cool. That was the only way I knew how to describe her. I was like, Abigail's so cool. She's just so nice. She loves the Lord, and she's a hard worker. She's passionate. She's beautiful. She's funny. And he's like, why don't you just ask her out? And I was like, oh my gosh, I never considered that. That's a possibility. I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much, Andrew. I'm like shaking his hand.
And so eventually he just asked me out, and we went out once, and it was great. And then I was just not ready to be in a relationship at all, so I called him. I was like, I can't date you. I'm so sorry. I just can't do this. And I felt so bad. But I was like, oh, got myself out of that situation because I didn't like him anyways.
How much time passed between the first date and the second date?
Oh, great question. 6 months. 6 months.
6 whole months. She had her reasons not to date. She wasn't ready at the time, and I thought, well, that doesn't mean forever. So I didn't actually wait for her because I dated other people. But a part of me, I know it's cheesy. Wow, it's gross coming out of my mouth. But a part of me was waiting for her the whole time.
The only way I know how to describe it is God just slapped me in the face, and I was like, I'm so sick of this guy. And so I called him up, and I was like, hey, I have something for you. And so we went out to Panera Bread, and I gave him a letter, and I was like, I'll date you if you want me to.
I felt like if life was a play, that the director just like parted, the scenery backstage, and was like, okay, we're gonna do something different now.
How did you pop the question, Daniel?
That was
a great story.
That was fun. So first I had to buy the ring, and that was a miracle. I was like, I'm not gonna afford this ring. I don't have money. Oh no, they're so expensive. And then one weekend I found the perfect ring. They were having a sale, a one-day sale where everything was like 60% off. And so anyway, I had a ring. Abigail doesn't expect it at all. So I drove out to Seahurst Park. There's yeah, in Burien. It's beautiful. We walk down this path. It's like a tunnel full of trees, like a canopy over you, and then it just like opens up into the ocean, and it's just this bay. So we sat on a log, and I took her, and we're all relaxing, and then I start singing "Light a Rose" from the Music Man. Light a rose, I'm home again, to get the sun back in the sky. And it's all about proposals. And I thought, well, maybe this will ruin the surprise. I don't know. I just kind of want to put her in the mood of like, oh. So after the song is done, I'm like, I have some really hard news for you, Abigail. She's like, oh no. I'm really sorry that it's taken so long for me to get the ring and to be able to afford anything and to propose to you. I know that we're ready.
And the Lord wants us to. We'll get like it'll be perfect. It's like I know it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen.
And I'm feigning being comforted. I'm like, okay. And then it's all quiet except for the beach and the crashing waves. And then I was like, well. And then I get up and I start reaching for my pocket. And she starts freaking out. She goes like that. She's covering her nose and she's like, no, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then I bring out the ring. She's like, no, no, no. And it's something a guy never wants to hear. When he's proposing, he's like, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Oh my gosh, why? Why? Is it not shiny enough? Is the location not right? Is it the wrong day of the week? All these things are flying through my brain. I'm like, oh gosh, it's a tragedy. And she's like, and I just hug her. And we hug for a good minute or so. And she's like, yes, 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 of course, yes, yes, yes. I'm like, oh, good. I just kind of relax into the hug. And I give her the ring. She's like, can I see the ring? Because she had her eyes closed the whole time. And I was like, oh, of course, of course. And yeah, that's the story. And then we called everybody, which took like 4 hours.
No, it didn't.
What do you call each other?
Oh, yeah.
I call him Boo Bear.
I call her Boo. I call her Love Dub. I call you Baby Boo, Honey Bunkins,
Boobot.
Boobot. Oh, Bunny Boo.
Anything
to
with
do
Boo.
with Booster. Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for all your support too. It means the world for us.